loud, raucous and not exceptionally practical, the Jaguar F-Type remains one of our favorite sports car indulgences. Its gorgeous shape and proportions are among the best on the road and belie the precise, aggressive tendencies lurking underneath. The 2018 Jaguar F-Type gives us further cause to rejoice with a more modern, streamlined media navigation interface replacing the dated tech in earlier models. You can get the F-Type as a convertible or coupe, with a 4-cylinder or a supercharged V6 or V8 engine, with a manual or paddle-shifted automatic transmission and in rear or all-wheel drive configuration. That's a surprising amount of variation, and it befits the kind of tailored class of cars to which it belongs. Drivers who seek maximum exhilaration need only consider the 500+ horsepower V8, which is brash, loud and blisteringly fast. The V6, available in 340 horsepower and 380 horsepower versions, or the new 4-cylinder edition should suit everyone else just fine. New safety systems are available this year to help you avoid incidents on your daily commute, plus the new Rerun & Control app, a smartphone app that can download video from a mounted GoPro camera and overlay performance data on the image. It should be a fun toy for track day heroes. Though our favorite versions of the F-Type aren't inexpensive, they're still a relative bargain compared to some German and Japanese rivals. This is a sports car that's worth every penny. What's new? For 2018, there is a new 4-cylinder powered base model as well as newer dynamic and 400 sport trim levels. Other updates include LED headlights, light-weight seats, an updated touchscreen media system, a self-parking system and additional driver assistance features. The S designation is discontinued. Even though a 4-cylinder or V6-powered F-Type can feel like a cold shower after you've sampled the V8, we'd still pick the V6 as the one to live with every day. If the 340 horsepower V6 model feels a bit strained, the 380 horsepower or limited-run 400 Sport 400 horsepower will hit the sweet spot between daily thrill and fuel consumption poverty. We'd order either with the automatic transmission. The 6-speed manual isn't that impressive, all-wheel drive for wet and dry handling prowess, and the Climate 2 package so we could have both heated and ventilated seats. That said, the V8 is superlative. If you can afford it, buy it. Trim levels and features. The 2018 Jaguar F-Type is a 2-seat luxury sports car available as a coupe or convertible. It comes in base, R and SVR trim levels with sub-variations in between. The base models can be optioned up handsomely, but powerhounds will want the preternatural V8 performance of the R and SVR trims. A new 4-cylinder base model is perfect for getting your feet wet with a new Jag. The base F-Type starts with a turbocharged 2.0-liter 4-cylinder engine, 296 horsepower and 295 lb-ft of torque paired with an 8-speed automatic transmission and rear-wheel drive. This is the only configuration available with the 4-cylinder. Features include 18-inch alloy wheels, an active sport exhaust, LED headlights and taillights, automatic wipers, power folding and heated side mirrors, and rear parking sensors. Inside you'll find push-button ignition, leather and simulated suede upholstery, power seats with memory settings and a power-adjustable steering wheel with attached paddle shifters for automatic transmission models. You also get a rear-view camera, Bluetooth, an 8-inch touchscreen, Jaguar's Touch Pro infotainment interface, a navigation system and a Meridian sound system with a USB interface and satellite radio. Automatic emergency braking and lane departure warning are included on models sold in the second half of 2017. A 340 horsepower base model upgrades to a supercharged 3.0-liter V6 engine, 340 horsepower, 332 lb-ft of torque paired to a choice of the 6-speed manual or the 8-speed automatic. A 380 horsepower version offers a higher-output engine, 380 horsepower, 339 lb-ft, optional all-wheel drive, 19-inch wheels, and adaptive suspension, a limited slip differential and upgraded brakes. A step up from that is the Dynamic, which adds a driver-selectable active exhaust and various gloss black exterior trim pieces. A 400 Sport derivative rounds out the subtrims, boosting engine power to 400 horsepower and adding full leather seats and panel upholstery, a heated steering wheel and customizable ambient interior lighting, and assorted cosmetic details. The 400 Sport is only available with the automatic transmission and aluminum shift paddles. The R trim is a significant leap upward, substituting a 5.0-liter supercharged V8 engine 550 horsepower, 502 lb-ft paired to the automatic and all-wheel drive. Additional features include 20-inch wheels, upgraded brakes, gloss black exterior trim, auto-dimming side mirrors, keyless entry, premium leather upholstery and sport seats. The top trim SVR uses a higher-output V8 575 horsepower, 516 lb-ft and adds front parking sensors, a carbon fiber rear spoiler, upgraded interior trim and a heated steering wheel. The options list is long, but highlights include the carbon ceramic brake package, which adds larger brakes, yellow calipers and 20-inch wheels. It's only available for automatic transmission models. A duo of climate packages offers dual-zone climate control, a heated windshield, heated and ventilated seats, and a heated steering wheel. Driver assistance features such as blind spot monitoring and rear cross-traffic alert, lane departure warning and intervention, traffic sign recognition, a drowsy driver warning system, and a self-parking system are available across the board. A carbon fiber roof or fixed panoramic sunroof and power liftgate are available for all coupe models. There are also various leather upholstery packages for base variations and R trims that include leather or suede-wrapped headliners, front pillars and sun visors. Other standalone options include keyless entry, sport seats, ambient interior lighting, automatic high beams and a Meridian surround sound system. Trim tested. Each vehicle typically comes in multiple versions that are fundamentally similar. The S in this review are based on our full test of both the 2016 Jaguar F-Type S Coupe supercharged 3.0 liters V6, 6-speed manual, RWD and a 2016 F-Type R Coupe supercharged 5.0 liters V8, 8-speed automatic, AWD. Note that our Star S reflect the S Coupes, while observations about the R Coupe are integrated into comments. Also note that since this test was conducted, the current F-Type has received revisions, including upgrades to its media and infotainment systems. Our findings remain broadly applicable to this year's F-Type, and we've commented on the sections where the 2018 model might be different. Driving. The 380 horsepower V6 has plenty of power for most drivers, but the 6-speed manual's clumsy clutch and tall gear ratios make it less responsive than the automatic. In the R Coupe, all-wheel drive makes for a less frenetic but no less potent distribution of the V8's 550 horsepower. Acceleration. 0 to 60 miles per hour in 5.2 seconds, up to 1 second slower than V6 F-Type's rivals. Quick acceleration is tricky with a non-intuitive, slipping clutch that emits an acrid, burning smell. The R Coupe did consistent 060 miles per hour runs in 3.6 seconds with magnificent quick shifts, no launch control or wheel spin. Braking. Panic stops from 60 miles per hour required 106 feet, a good result for the class. The pedal remained reassuringly firm, very little nosedive. The R Coupe's carbon ceramic brakes have less initial bite than steel rotors but yielded consistent 60-to-0 stops of 103 feet. Steering. Appropriate steering effort for a sports car, adjustable from drive menus. Reactions to inputs are immediate and predictable, but would prefer a bit more feedback. R Coupe steering is quick and precise, excellent at concealing the sensation of power going to the front wheels. Handling. Tackles corners with aggressive precision. Excellent weight balance allows driver to take turns with confidence and glee. Not the quickest through turns, but entertaining, intuitive. R Coupe's AWD adds layer of stability but also 130 pounds. Dampers make car softer but can still summon power slides. Drivability. Smooth clutch engagement requires care and is annoying in heavy traffic. Auto stop start causes shudders but reacts quickly when depressing the clutch pedal. No cruise control added for 2018 makes long trips taxing. Our coupe is a refined daily driver, but low front air dam scrapes on driveways. Comfort. The stiff suspension isn't bad by sports car standards. The seats may be too firm for some, revised for 2018. The car is rather loud with road engine exhaust noise. In heavy traffic, the engine auto stop-start system limits the effectiveness of the air conditioning. Seat comfort. The power-adjustable seats ensure a comfortable driving position, but stiff padding and the center seam create long-term discomfort. Leather can be stifling, even in mild weather. The seats lack adequate ventilation for a longer range hot weather comfort. Ride comfort. The ride quality is stiff though not harsh in normal drive modes. Moderate undulations cause some jostling. The dynamic mode increases ride stiffness to the point of being intrusive. The R Coupe's active dampers are still too stiff for some. Noise and vibration. Long drives can be a challenge because of the Jag's high amount of road noise. The engine note is ever present but sounds good. The V8 is loud and magnificent when the accelerator is pressed with intent. The F-Type is not for those who want a quiet cabin. Climate control. It's a bit chintzy that dual-zone automatic climate control remains an option. Should be standard at this price. The pop-up air vents add a unique elegance not usually seen in competitors. Interior. Attractive with high-quality materials but lacks usable space. Suffers from poor outward visibility, an outdated infotainment system and limited cargo capacity. Most rivals are more accommodating, particularly for taller passengers. Ease of use. The switchgear layout is clean and minimal, with preferable 3D climate controls. The volume knob, though, is placed awkwardly behind the shifter. Infotainment system still dreadfully out of date, not very intuitive, compared to competitors revised for 2018. Getting in jetting out. The low-slung cockpit requires more effort on entry and exit than the typical passenger car. The dash also extends low, sometimes leading to knee bumps depending on seat position. The doors are tall enough to clear most curbs, but thickness makes access more difficult in tight parking spaces. Roominess. The cabin feels snug to the average driver. Taller, wider drivers will find it downright confining. Occupants 6 feet or taller will likely run out of legroom, though headroom shouldn't be a problem. Most other sport coupes are more accommodating. Visibility. Thick roof pillars, a small rear window and sloping nose hamper outward visibility and spatial sense when parking. Forces heavy reliance on the rear view camera and parking sensors. Optional self-parking system for 2018 offers some relief. Quality. Tailored leather interior, punctuated with suede cloth accents, oozes British class. Pleasant design and satisfying heft to buttons, switches and knobs, although plastic steering wheel buttons feel cheap. Not quite as well built as German rivals, we noticed a few squeaks here and there. Utility. The F-Type's utility doesn't extend beyond igniting driving passion. Comically small trunk space means you aren't transporting much wherever you go. Just enough space for weekend bags, a light pink spree or a stop at the market. Cargo space. Cargo capacity is limited to a shallow, narrow 11 cubic foot trunk. A golf bag won't fit, but a few carry-on bags will. Sparse interior storage, with only small bins and door pockets for personal items. The convertible's trunk is 4 cubic feet smaller than coupe's. Technology. New Touch Pro infotainment is F-Type's largest leap. We haven't yet tested it, but on paper a vast improvement over the previous system, which felt old even when new. Highlighted by 8-inch touchscreen with tablet-style gestures, location-based services, in-car Wi-Fi and dedicated Spotify app. Audio and navigation. Navigation improved with 8-inch touchscreen, solid-state hard drive for fast graphics processing and tablet-style gestures swipe, pinch zoom. Connect Pro telematics integrate real-time traffic and route planning. The 10-speaker sound system is standard, the 12-speaker surround system is optional. Smartphone integration. No Apple CarPlay, Android Auto. Integration limited to smartphone app offering remote services such as door locking and unlocking, climate control, remote engine start, check fuel level. Also extends to Apple Watch. Driver aids. Semi-autonomous parallel parking with optional park assist. Car steers itself into space. Driver controls gear selection and speed. Can also navigate out of parking space. Rear parking sensors and rear view camera are standard. Blind spot monitoring and rear cross-traffic alert are optional. Voice control. Navigation and multimedia are configured to respond to what Jaguar calls natural speech. Long-term road test. To learn more about the Jaguar F-Type of this generation, read our updates from a full year of living with a 2015 F-Type R Coupe. We cover everything from seat comfort to real-world fuel economy. Please note that the 2018 Jaguar F-Type differs from our long-term F-Type with its improved media and electronics and more updated look and finish. It's the same generation, though, so most of our observations still apply. Read long-term test.